That is a very big crane behind us because it's time to take the rig off. We get started with the boom. That goes first, and then the whole mast comes off second. So nervous, exciting day. We've got Jay down there guiding the boom, and they've set up a couple of sawhorses to rest the thing on. Pretty sure that's going to be the easiest part of this whole process. Got the boom off already, and it looks like he's going up the mast to start getting ready to attach everything up there for the crane to actually be able to pick from the very top of the mast. These guys have this down to a fine science. That is Jay up there right now. He is wrapping straps around the mast, which will then be attached to more straps that the crane can use to pick the mast. Now, we had someone go up earlier using the crane to take off our VHF antenna, the wind instruments, stuff like that at the top of the mast. And Jay is actually on our spinnaker halyard right now. We've got Mr. Tim Leary back there at the helm, taking care of the spinnaker halyard for Jay. Always good to have the experts around. It is very windy today, so they're getting some guidelines up on the mast to be able to control it as it comes down. The mast is now completely supported by the crane, so we have to get the cap shrouds off. Easy way to do that, loosen the turnbuckles a lot, and then you can easily get the pin out.
Got it. All you.
Okay, I'm off over here.
We are off as well.
Can't forget the head stay up here. Tim's got this one all ready to go. Cap shrouds are now off. Head stay, that's now out as well. So we're gonna watch the mast step, and slowly but surely, the mast is just gonna rise up on out.
Okay, I'm good here. So you want to tie that in?
She's on the ground.
Not too bad, actually.
Better than I was expecting, in all honesty. So now they're gonna wheel her off. I think they're gonna try to get in the building so Tim can keep working on her even when it's raining and hot. And whew, that's a good thing to have finished. The mast is now off the boat. Definitely gone. So the guys are kind of getting everything all settled and put away. So it's time to just take a little bit of a break, deep breath, relax. The part I was most nervous about is over, so that is good. While the crane is still here, we are gonna take advantage and also get the generator out. So I have disconnected everything on the generator. 98% positive I got everything. So Fingers crossed, this part goes as smoothly as getting the rig out. We've got Jay down in the generator locker again, and you can see there's the green strap already tied to the crane. As I understand it, the plan is going to be to slowly raise up until the weight of the generator is taken, and then the tricky part is going to be how to turn it around and kind of tilt it so we can get it out of there. At least I got it undone from the base. That's a good sign.
Yep. Moving.
I like the way Jay works. Smarter, not harder. Working up a little lashing and then a block and tackle to get this thing tilted up and out.
We are all clear here.
Coming up.
All good?
Beautiful.
Boy, Joe, look
You guys made that look super easy.
at that.
The storage container is now getting very, very full. All the more reason I'm glad to have one. It had been a long day, but we still weren't done. The guys were back on the boat, helping to get the shore power converter out as well. I'd already disconnected everything, but under the berth is an awkward spot, so it required some teamwork to lift everything out. They'd saved the hardest, aka the heaviest, for last. There was no way to lift this one out without breaking backs, so we repurposed our preventer block and tackle setup to get a mechanical advantage.
Perfect. All right. See. This.
Watch your legs, Andrew. Make sure you're clear. Everybody clear their feet.
Okay. There we go.
Got the first step of the shore power converter out of the boat done. That was a bit of a tough one. Had to get a little mechanical advantage to get it out from under the berth, but that worked well. The issue we're having now is how to get it kind of through the door and up the stairs, because we don't want it sliding back down on people as you're holding it. It's a whole lot of weight for one person down here. So they're gonna have to go think and get a little creative. After some creative brainstorming, we're going with straps and muscle power.
Yep. 2, 3.
Be careful. You good?
Yep, you're on the carpet. Pull it back to you a little bit. There we go. There, yep. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Alright, working whip.
We're not entirely.
This is a perfect example of why I'm so glad to have their help. There is no way Amy and I could do that.
No.
For all that work getting this bloody thing up here, it only makes sense to use a forklift to get this thing off the boat. Don't want anybody falling down a ladder. And there she goes. Her out in the container. There's no turning back now. It's been a very busy day on Starry Horizons today. After the mast came out, they started working on the generator and the shore power converter. Tim got straight to work on the mast here. So you can kind of see down there, it's all the cap shrouds, a lot of the halyards, stuff like that's already off. So he's over here on the mast itself, been running messenger lines through everything. We've got, these are all the electrical cables that are done and off. So a whole lot of work been going on. Tim calls this getting the mast skinny, kind of getting everything just undone so he can take some measurements on everything. You can kind of see here on like the turnbuckles and stuff, he's marked just where the current distance is. So these are all coming apart. These are the diamond stays right here. So those are coming apart so that he can clean those up. I think we're actually going to be replacing the diamond stays while we've got the whole thing down. So got a whole lot of work going on already. One other thing I feel I should mention while I'm down here at the mast is all the way up here at the masthead, we're going to be taking this all apart, kind of examining some of the wiring here. If I actually move over here on one side, you can kind of see this is hopefully the VHF, and it's just crumbling. So we're gonna run a new wire for that, do a few other things up here. Just, you know, 8 years the boat's been used hard, so she's ready for a little bit of TLC, and while we're here, seems like a great place to do it. It has been such an incredibly productive day. It feels so weird to be looking back there and not see the mast, but mast is out, generator's out, shore power converter is out. Tim's been deconstructing the whole mast. Like, it's been a big day. Done a little bit of cleaning after all that stuff was done. So hopefully that means we're ready to start putting stuff in rather than just taking stuff out.